Today's mods are all weapon based, and they are the type of things that you can kill, maim and pretty much look a badass with all the time. They can be found, bought or pretty much looted throughout the Commonwealth. What are they? Stay tuned to find out. So, you've experienced Fallout 4, the vanilla game, and now you want to know what it can be like modded. Welcome to Fallout 4 Mod Elation. Have fun. My first mod today is the M2045 Magnum Revolver rifle, and that sounds like a bit of a mouthful, but it's more of a handful. As you can see, I have the smallest, lightest version of the gun currently made up and equipped in Rick's hands. Now the reason for this is because this gun is originally designed by the mod author to be a power armor weapon. Yes, the law the mod author created is that this is a revolver rifle designed specifically for power armor. And the rather nice noise and kickback and power of this light version aside, I'm now going to change over to a bit of a beast version. Now, yeah, you see immediately where I'm coming from. I've made the gun even bigger, larger and more ridiculous, and a human on his own would pretty much have to be, what, the mountain out of Game of Thrones to survive his shoulder not being dislocated? Who knows? I'm not a gun expert, but this damn thing looks like it probably packs a punch and would rip your arm out your socket, and that's why it is a power armor gun. So yes, we are in Japanese anime territory. The gun is nearly bigger than the Rick. With that in mind though, the textures are quite nice. I don't even think I'm using the highest version of the textures. I'm only using the standard version. So if you can handle the nice shiny better graphics and the better textures, by all means stick them in and enjoy scouring the wasteland with one hell of a rifle for your power armor. Now to give you a clue as to how strong this damn thing is, I'm going to just test it out on a raider I spawned down below earlier. And where's he gone? There he is. And his head should come off nicely. Now yes, granted I got the sneak bonus, but as you can see, this version has 166 damage and 50 rare caliber bullets, and the earlier lighter version I was using is 91. And to make that put into perspective a bit more, I have no perks in the rifleman skill or perk tree with Rick. Yes, Rick is completely useless, he's completely base, so those are kind of base level firing rates and damage rates for these weapons. Now the standard receivers, there's 4 of them, and I believe there's only the one barrel. This doesn't have tons of options in the crafting section, but there's enough to make it look like it's just about usable by a human, or all out warfare by someone clad in power armor who wants to kill you from 4 miles away. Either way, it's a beast of a weapon, and what more can I say? Great little mod for power armor. And my second mod this week is the Crude Blowback Standalone. Now, this is a mod based on concept art from Bethesda. Yes, it's kind of one of those, shall we say, bit of heart put into it, a bit of like, oh my god, why did Bethesda put this in there? So the mod authors went, yes, I'm not having something that should have been in the game not being there, I'm going to create it myself. So off they went and did it. And what else can you say than that? Well, I can tell you this, I'm not going to show you every single option in the crafting menu because there's dozens of them. There's receivers, automatic, rapid fire, semi-auto, barrels, long, short, sights, there's quite a lot. Needless to say, you can make an awful lot of options with this, and that's why I think the mod author decided to bring it back. I think they saw this as a Bethesda based weapon that should never have been removed because of the sheer versatility of it and how many variations of this weapon you could create. You can have something bordering on a minigun and something bordering on an all-out long-range killer sniper rifle in semi, full and single shot fire. So yeah, this has got an awful lot of potential, and from a Bethesda point of view, they probably took it out because once you had this gun, the ability to change it around so much meant that they thought you might not bother with anything else. Maybe, maybe not. However, as you can see, I've been doing fully auto, in-scoped and non-scoped. And you've probably seen, I think I've shown off 3 or 4 different varieties of this gun. Long barrels, short barrels, drum cases for the bullets, drum magazines, sorry, and the short magazines, large magazines, short scopes, no scopes, short stocks, no stocks, you name it. This damn thing has got pretty much any option and configuration you can think of, and that alone makes it worth the while of putting it in your game. It's just one of those guns where it really fits the whole atmosphere of Fallout 4. You can have arguments over whether Fallout 4 is an RPG or an action adventure or whatever you want, but when it comes to the weapons, and you think to yourself, should this have been cut or not? Once people have seen this and once they've tried it, a lot of you are going to agree with me that it shouldn't have been cut, it should have stayed in, and the fact that this mod author has brought it back is a fantastic thing. Great. Gotta love it, and I do. So by now you've probably noticed that I'm British and I'm not a farmer and I'm not a gangster, and therefore my knowledge of guns is pretty much what I know from games and general talking to people from countries where they have guns. However, this is the Sturmgewehr 44, STG 44. It's a German gun, and I probably just absolutely slaughtered the pronunciation, but what you will not need to question is the fact that this is slightly better than the assault rifle, the vanilla assault rifle in game, and you will be able to slaughter the enemies with it. Yes, I may slaughter the pronunciation, but you will slaughter dozens of raiders with this, and you're not going to have much trouble doing it. Now this damn thing also comes with a myriad, a ridiculous number of variations with the terms of features. The whole barrels, stocks, receivers, magazines. I believe this gun has 15 receivers, and the textures come in a combination of 4, 2 and 1K, so it damn looks good. And if you even get a reverb and ambience overhaul mod that the mod author suggests, you get better sounds. It has its custom sounds, and it's even better with that recommended mod. Now, as you can see, I've been able to fully auto through a scope with a silencer at distance. I've been able to use it as a standard assault rifle with no scope. I've pretty much been able to look like a badass with this damn thing, and fortunately for Rick, this doesn't require power armor to actually wield, unlike our first mod today. Now, as I was saying, you get into the modding section of this gun, and well, you're going to be there a while. As I said, 3 barrels, 6 stocks, 15 receivers, 5 magazines, 9 sights, 4 muzzles, and yes, it's custom sounds. This gun is pretty much a bit of a beast in terms of options and customization and quality, so enjoy it. If you want to get hold of I'm going to try it again, a Sturmgewehr, and any Germans out there, please forgive me, then get this mod installed and pretty much go around like an assault rifle badass. And lastly, we have a mod I have been meaning to cover for quite some time. However, other things kept getting in the way, and not just mods, life in general. But enough about me. This mod is Crossbows of the Commonwealth, and if you wanted your inner Skyrim Dawnguard experience in Fallout 4, this mod pretty much has you covered. You're gonna get new highly customizable crossbows scattered throughout the game world. The raiders will drop these occasionally, you'll be able to buy them occasionally, and once you get your hands on one, you'll be able to mod it to your heart's content. And just to let you know, you may mod the weapon at the weapons bench as you would expect, but if you want ammunition, you're going to have to head over to the chemistry bench and craft away to your heart's content over there. Now, you've seen quite a few combinations on screen: light stocks, heavy stocks, medium strings, light strings, you name it. These crossbows are far more, shall we say, modifiable than you would expect. There's no simple plank of wood with one piece of string on it for this. No. This is a mod, highly well done, been around a while now, and well, pretty much fits the whole survival feel. If you've got mods that remove weapons from the game, or even makes ammunition more scarce, these crossbows are going to be even more useful to you, because not only once you have a few crossbow bolts, and as you saw I made quite a few then, thank heavens for God mode and ridiculous amounts of materials in your workbench. Once you've made quite a few crossbows and created a few crossbow bolts, you're going to be stuck with whichever ammunition you have selected on the weapons bench. So to change ammunition without a mod that does it for you, head back to the weapons bench and change which bolts you would like to use with your crossbow. Now, it's not ridiculously overpowered, especially for a character like Rick with no skills in rifles or anything like that. In fact, I don't think Rick has much in the way of any skills in guns. I made him melee. However, as you saw, I ran out of bolts because I hadn't created any at this point. However, you can get your bolts back, so that's what I was saying. Having a game where there's less ammo modded into your save file, or less weapons modded into your save file, makes crossbows a very tempting offer, as a lot of the ammunition you're going to be able to get back either from enemies or the environment, and ultimately that makes it one fine thing. Oh, and as always, if you're going to do a closing shot, remember to have the ammunition in the damn weapon. And so we must bid farewell. If you're wondering what other mods I've covered, you can find these by clicking the links for the playlist at the end of each mod Elation video. There you will find the mod categories. However, if the mod you're looking for isn't there, by all means suggest mods for me to review. So until we meet again, until we see each other on another of my videos, have fun, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye for now.